Today we are covering chapter 3 of the book Make It Personal. If you haven't picked up this book yet, I highly recommend you get it. The reason why I think we should get it is because in today's world that is like dictated by social media, in a world where we're all more connected, these students want to be seen and known more now than ever. And this book actually helps us to navigate how to do that. So pick it up. Last night I said it was in the bookstore. That was wrong. It's actually on Amazon. So get it from Amazon. Chapter 3 is titled, Do You Know What Matters to Me? Now, I feel like every single small group has that one student, and we all know who I'm talking about, that's a little more shy and quiet and reserved. You want to crack that shell, you want to get through to them, but you just don't know how to. You don't know the secret. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I have the secret. Thank you, Alexa. The secret is you just got to take the time to learn and understand what matters to them. Take the time to be interested in their interests. The reason we do that is because doing this says to the student, I validate your worth, and taking the time to get to know you is simply worth it. Obviously, this is going to require paying a little bit more attention. This reminds me a lot of the story of Zacchaeus. For those of you who don't know the story of Zacchaeus, Jesus was at the height of his popularity. He's gaining all these followers, and he's about to be welcomed to Jericho by a crowd of people praising him. Now, I feel like if anyone had the right to be like, hey, I'm sorry, bro, I don't got time for you right now, it was probably Jesus in this moment. But Jesus still, he took the time to stop and see Zacchaeus, who had climbed a tree just so he could look at the Messiah. And everyone saw Zacchaeus and was just like, oh, he's just a tax collector. All he cares about is money and wealth. And Jesus took the time to stop and see him up there, and he saw what truly mattered to him, and that was friendship, relationship, and being seen. So I want you to stop and ask yourself, who is the Zacchaeus of your small group? Who is the student that is a little more shy and reserved, only gives one-word answers, and whenever you try to, force him to answer a question, he's just like, oh, no. I don't care. That's the Zacchaeus of your group. Who is the student that is climbing these metaphorical trees, per se? That's who you got to go after. There is a quote in this book that really stuck out to me. It was, if you want to shift from shallow living to more personal, you have to take the time to be interested in something that interests someone else. Now, this may come as a bit of a shock to you guys, but you all being grown men and women, and a couple of high schoolers, but close enough, you're probably not going to share a lot of shared common interests with that of a middle schooler. I know, Claire. It's insane. Who would have guessed? But listen, let's go back to the story of Zacchaeus. For those of you who don't know, his interaction with Zacchaeus is actually his last recorded personal interaction with somebody before he goes off to be crucified. So Jesus was literally on his way to the most pivotal point in all of human history, and he still took the time to stop and seek the one. So I feel like if Jesus can do it then, we can do it now, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we have Jesus living inside of us. Is that true, Mariah? It is very true. So listen, at the end of the day, you're not going to care about Fortnite, you're not going to care about Roblox or YouTube, but still take the time to learn about it, because taking the time to learn about the small things matter, because the small things really are the big things. Yeah. But listen, my action step for you guys is I want you to take pick 3 students, and take the time to learn what matters to them.